Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I'm teacher Gulnaz Bashir from RB Public School and College, Jutial, Gilgit. Welcome to apsacs online support program. This is assessment tutorial part 1 for week 4 for the students of grade 6 and the subject is science. Dear students, we have to follow New Secondary Science Book 1 written by David Kapok. Chapter is chapter number 2, Cells, Tissues and Organs, and the topic of this video is Structure and Function of Eye. The resources are New Secondary Science Book 1, a laptop or cell phone with good internet connection. Introduction. This video is about sense organ eye, in which it has been mentioned that we have two eyes, which are the sense organs of sight. Each eye sees a slightly different image. The brain puts the two images together to give a three-dimensional effect, that is stereotypic vision. Light enters the eye by pupil and focused by cornea and lens and produces sharp, small, upside-down image on retina. The brain interprets signals from the retina and produces actual-sized straight diagram. The objectives of this video is at the end of the lesson, you will be able to define sense organ of sight, that is eye. Dear students, you will also be able to explain the structure, function, and working of eye. You will be able to differentiate between cornea and pupil. Identify and label the internal layer of eye independent. Success criteria. Listen the lecture carefully, write down the important points, read the mentioned topic from the book before watching this tutorial, practice the diagram, and try to solve questions given in test yourself neatly and independently first. You can also take help from your parents if you find any difficulty. Before going into the details of new topic, let's have a recap. You should know that what are sense organs. Sense organs are the organs of the body which respond to external stimuli by conveying impulses to the sensory nervous system. You should also know that how many sense organs are there. There are 5 sense organs: sense of touch, smell, listening or hearing, taste, and sight. Dear students, I have taken this image from your book, page number 24. On this top page, there is physical external view of eye, as well as internal three-dimensional structure of eye is also present. The first part is iris, which is the colored part of the eye. The second one is pupil, located in the middle of the eye. This is the small hole in the middle of the iris. Cornea, it is tough and clear. Watery liquid and jelly help the eyeball to keep its shape. The yellow colored part which is emerging out at the back of this three-dimensional structure of the eye is optic nerve. Actually, these are the bundle of nerve fibers which carry signals to the brain. Above that, there is presence of retina, which contains millions of nerve cells. There are some muscles located above it. They help in changing the shape of the lens. And there are some other muscles which help in the movement of the eyeball. Now focus on this diagram. Here, the image formation has been explained in a sequence. First, they have shown that rays of light coming from the object. On the second stage, they shown that same light passes through the cornea, pupil, and the lens. Then the light rays strike the retina and set up signals in some of its nerve cells. On the fourth stage, they have shown that nerve cells send signals to the brain along the optic nerve. In this diagram, they have shown that the initial diagram is greater in size, while the next diagram is smaller and inverted. The diagram which formed on the retina at first will be virtual image. Virtual image is that one which is small and inverted upside down. Final image will be of the equal size of the image. That will be the exact copy. And at this stage, our eye acts just like a camera which shows exact real image of the thing. This became possible due to the presence of millions of light-sensitive cells present on the retina in collaboration with the nerve cells, as nerve cells interpret signals from the retina and finally show you the exact image which we see in our daily life. Whenever we see around us, we see the actual and real image. On this page, the composition of lens has also been mentioned, that the lens is a jelly-like substance. Now a question arises, which thing is responsible for changing the shape of lens? So the answer is ring of muscles. Another thing has been highlighted on this page, number 25, that is, when there will be more light, the iris muscles will get contract and exert pressure inward, making the cornea smaller. As you can see in the diagram, when the light intensity will be less, the iris muscles will get relaxed and cornea gets bigger in size, as you can see in the second diagram. Hope so from both these diagrams it has been cleared that what is the structure, function, and working of eye. Now I'm going to conclude this video. First, light enters in our eyes from the object, then enters into the pupil. Later on, that light is focused by the cornea and lens. Millions of light-sensitive cells are present on the retina. The brain interprets signals from the retina and produces the picture that you see. Thank you so much for listening.